Sunram. Sunram finds it. OC left pocket 3 on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gold Mine at Hawley High School for tonight's Your Live Event presentation of Minnesota Section 8-2A girls basketball action, featuring the visiting 9th seed Wadena-Deer-Creek and the hometown 8th seeded Hawley Golden Nuggets. We've got an 8-9 matchup tonight. I'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this game tonight. And first of all, I'd like to introduce my partner tonight, head coach of the Norman County East Hewlett-Hitterdal Titans girls basketball team, Brad Dunham. Welcome to the Gold Mine, Brad.
Thanks, Peter. It's always an honor and a pleasure when I get to work with you, so looking forward to it.
All right, that being said, we're lucky to have Brad with us tonight. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with the Rivers Edge Insurance pregame coaches comments right after this on the Bitker Inc. pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
State Bank of Lake Park has been serving customers for over 96 years. The State Bank of Lake Park offers a wide variety of services: checking, savings account, money markets, and CDs, staying competitive by focusing on the needs of their customers. Their sound financial advice and outstanding service is something customers can depend on. Home loans, consumer loans, commercial and ag loans are just some of the services you can find at State Bank of Lake Park. Visit their locations in Lake Park and Hitterdal, or visit them online at www.statebankoflakepark.com.
Welcome to Edine Family Dentistry, just off Highway 10 in Dilworth. Our purpose is to meet and exceed your expectations, providing the most personalized care possible in a relaxing environment, providing exceptional dental care using the latest technology and advancements in dentistry. Currently welcoming new patients. Stop in and see Dr. Edine or Dr. Muscatel and their friendly staff at Edine Family Dentistry. EdineFamilyDentistry.com. 218-287-2938.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
All right, here we are back at the Bitker pregame show, coming to you from the Gold Mine in Hawley. Wadena-Deer-Creek Wolverines coming into the night, 17-9. They are the 9 seed. They are on a 1-game winning streak. And Hawley is the 8 seed. They're hosting. They are 13-12. They come off of a 2-game win streak to finish up their season. So now here we're going to get into our Rivers Edge coach's comments. I had a chance to sit down with Jordan Cressup before the game, and here's what he had to say. 8-9 matchup tonight. Both teams are in the middle of the road. Has it been an up and down season for you? Have you guys just been kind of steady and just keeping things kind of the way they are?
I would say it's more steady than anything. Little up, little down. That's kind of how a typical season goes. But I feel like it's been steady progress, steady improvement throughout the year, both individually and as a team. I feel like we bolstered up our schedule this year, and as you know, Section 8 AA, that's a section where literally anybody can beat anybody on any given night. In the HOL conference, they're all beating each other all the time. So it's really wide open here. But I feel like we've had a good, solid year.
Okay. With this matchup tonight, it's because it's an 8-9 and you guys are so evenly matched, where do you think that you might have an advantage with your girls over Jed's squad tonight?
Well, first off, they have a really good squad, very well coached. They're kind of all around, but I feel like that's kind of us as well, is just kind of our balance offensively. We got girls, different, like 3 or 4 girls that can step up and score 20. It's just a matter of, executing that and stepping up and playing a big time game, under the bright lights, under high pressure. And so I would say just kind of our balance inside, outside. I feel like we're just kind of a tough matchup because we go zone, we can shoot, man to man. I feel like we execute our offense well, but that's Hawley too. They got some really good athletes. They got shooters, and they're a well-oiled machine too at times.
So there you go. That's why you guys are matched up right now. You guys are so similar.
Yes.
Okay, if you had a deficit or you had something that you thought maybe you would really like to have be better for your squad tonight, going against this diverse team similar to yours?
I feel like we just have some lulls offensively where we go 3, 4, 5 minutes without scoring. That can be a challenge for us to kind of get ourselves out of. So getting ourselves out of those funks on our own, finding some leaders that are willing to step up and take those shots has been something we've been working on. And then just kind of taking care of the ball. We have some spurts. We got a spurt against Hawley last time where their press just kind of got to us, and you can't have that. You got to take better care of the ball. So, yeah, I would say those 2 things.
Okay, what kind of things do you expect out of Jed's squad tonight to maybe cross you up? You know that they can pressure. You know that they switch from man to zone. That's just status quo. That's the expectation?
Yes, yep. We're expecting a little bit of it all from Coach and his team. A little man, a little zone, a little press, a little half court. So they mix it up. They make things difficult for you. We just got to have a team that plays instinctively and not kind of on our heels and thinking, continue to move the ball, continue to move bodies, regardless of what defense is thrown our way.
Of all the different aspects of the game of basketball, and there are so many that are critical, and there's some that the regular Joe on the street isn't going to notice. There's one aspect, Jordan, that you guys must win tonight, the rebounding or a free throw percentage or something like that. What one aspect do you have to win in order to get out of here and advance to Saturday?
I would say just limiting our turnovers. That's kind of an obvious one, I guess. But it's a basic thing that's an indicator of winning and losing. So we got to handle their press, we got to handle their zones, we got to do it with composure, but also stay aggressive out there and not on our heels. So I would say, obviously limiting our turnovers, playing composed ball, and then I'd also say staying out of foul trouble, playing good physical defense without fouling is going to be key for us.
Well, I think you got this basketball coach thing figured out, because I asked you just for one thing that you had to win, and you told me 3, man. All right, it's been great talking to you. Have a good night tonight. Enjoy your time here tonight, and good luck.
Thank you. Will do. Appreciate it.
All right, there you go. That was head coach Jordan Cressup of the Wadena-Deer-Creek Wolverines. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and hear from Jed Carlson right after this break on yourliveevent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine in Hawley. We're watching the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard tick on down before we get to tip-off. Brad, we just heard from Jason Cressup. You just played Hawley not that long ago, so what kind of comments can you match or contradict or add to on top of what Jordan had to say?
Well, Wadena's, they're going to have to get back. The Nuggets really like to push the ball. That was one thing that we saw. They can transition very well. They get a lot of points off of transition. So that's going to definitely be a key for Jordan and his girls to do tonight.
All right, with that, we're going to move on and get into the Jed Carlson interview right here. Get her pulled up and let's get her going. Here's Jed Carlson. We got head coach Jed Carlson here. Jed, first tournament game here as Hawley head coach, 8-9 game. It's win or go home. What's in store right now?
Well, we got to come out with energy. You know, we've talked about, like, in any fight, the person who throws the first punch usually wins. So we got to come out with that home energy. Long road trip for them. It's a team that we played before, but that game means nothing right now. It's a cliche, but everyone's 0-0. And honestly, I feel like the pressure's on both teams equally, because at the end of the day, whoever loses is going to be turning their jerseys in for the year. So, I'd like to see our kids play with energy, play with pace, and I hope we can do that.
With the 8-9 game, because you guys are so evenly matched, everything I asked him, I'm sure you're going to say exactly, or not the exact same, but very similar. 8-9 game, it's hard to find an advantage, but where do you think that your kids might have a little bit of an advantage here tonight, other than being at home?
Well, I think, the advantage, knowing that we've played them before here on this court and had success, I think mentally that's a little bit of an advantage. Knowing that, honestly, like we've played this team, we've seen them, we feel like we took their best shot. We didn't play very well last time we played them. We had a 9-minute stretch of a flurry of pressing and turnovers. Other than that, we really didn't play very well. We got off to a slow start. We were down 17-9. We showed them a lot of things. I think we got some new wrinkles, that we haven't put on tape yet. So our kids are excited, and it's really not going to be about an X and O or a new play or a new defense. It's going to be about who hustles, who boxes out, who dives on the floor, who makes plays. And honestly, we got to step up, make free throws as well. So pretty excited about this one.
I was right. He mentioned a scoring lull that they had in game one, too, and you just talked about your own. Yeah. Okay, with that even matchup, 8-9 again, to be repetitious, where do you think that you might have a little bit of a deficit where you're like, we got to really avoid this?
Well, we got to avoid penetration kick threes. They put all of their guards on the floor and can shoot it. And, they're quick. They're willing to use the clock. So we got to stop penetration and not get beat and close out high. We got to stay down. We got to stay low. We got to stay disciplined. And quite frankly, we got to mix defenses against this team tonight. They're well coached. They're disciplined. They're fundamental. They're the kind of team they're not going to give it to you. You're going to have to take it. You're going to have to be. They're just a really solid basketball team. They have nice guard play. They have good inside play. Peyton Revelle didn't play her best game the last time we played. We expect a much better performance. So we got to get our butts on her legs. So, it's going to be a good one.
there's one aspect of this game, whether it be rebounding, field goal percentage, which aspect of the game of basketball do you have to win tonight to get out of here in advance?
With TRF, turnovers, rebounds, and free throws. We got to come out plus in that category. We got to make more free throws, rebound, and make sure that any kind of rebounding deficit is overcome by turnovers. So that's the key. We're positive on that one. We're undefeated.
You both did the same. Started with turnovers, added a few more. I asked for one. Good luck tonight, buddy.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
All right, there we go. There you have Jed Carlson there with the Rivers Edge Insurance out of Halstead pregame talk. Hey, this is an 8-9 game. They're playing together tonight in this first round game because they're very similar. They're in the middle of the road, middle of the pack. Something's got to give.
Yeah, and I think both coaches hit on it. They got to limit their turnovers. You can't let them have extra opportunities. Rebounding is going to be huge. Limit that second chance opportunities for both teams. It's going to come down to what team makes the least amount of mistakes, the least turnovers, and it's a long game. There's ups and downs. Who can go hard and 100% the whole game I think will come out ahead on this game.
All right, there you have it. Words from the head coach. All right, we're going to take a quick break on your live event. We're going to be back with Section 8-2A girls basketball right after this.
This is Kenley Walling, the Activities Director at Ada Borup West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada Borup West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Grow with us. Build with us. Ada Building Center, LLC. They offer estimates and drafting on homes, houses, shops, lake cabins, garages, and more. From start to finish, thank you for choosing Ada Building Center, LLC for your building material needs. 218-784-3661. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. To see their latest building projects, visit their Facebook page.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
All right, here we are. We're back at the gold mine. The warm-up time has subsided. We've got a Hawley matchup with Wadena-Deer-Creek tonight in the Section 8-2A girls basketball section tournament. Wolverines come in as a 9 seed. They're 17-9, and Hawley comes in at 13-12. It's a first-round section tournament game. And the winner of this one will go on and play DGF on Saturday at 7:00 p.m. Stay with us, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Could you use cash management tools for your farm or business? This is Nick Gordon with American Federal Bank in Ada. Please join our most successful customers in using our financial manager to help provide custom cash management solutions. These include Positive Pay, merchant services, sweeps, ACH, bill pay, wire transfers, and remote deposit. Stop by the bank today or give me a call at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
All right, here we are. We're getting ready for the starting lineups here from West Main Pizza. From West Main Pizza in Dilworth and Ada. Find my read here. West Main Pizza has a variety of pizzas from Supreme, Barbecue Chicken, BLT, Hawaiian, vegetarian, and more. West Main Pizza also serves nachos and tacos, pasta, subs, salads. Go to westmainpizza.net to start your order or check out their locations in Ada and Dilworth.
At one guard position, 5'6" senior, number 1, Addison Gravel.
All right, here we go with the starting lineups for Wadena-Deer-Creek. We've got number 1, 5'6" senior, Addison Gravel. Number 2, 5'6" senior, Montana Karsten. Number 3, Jada Dykoff, 5'6" junior. And number 4, Kennedy Ness, a 5'10" junior. Number 40, Peyton Gravel, 5'10" senior. They're coached by Jordan Cressup, Wendy Gravel, and Jordan Anderson. And they come in again tonight at 17-9. As we move on across to the Hawley Nuggets, Nuggets come in at 13-2. They are the 8 seed, higher seed here, hosting tonight. They're starting tonight with number 4, Addie Sandbeck. She's a 5'10" junior. Number 14, McKenna Walker, a 5'10" junior as well. Number 20, Ingrid Rusted. She's a 5'6" junior. She is not, Brad. She's a senior. We need to fix that. 5'9" junior, number 21, Sella Fleming, starting. And the Heart of Lakes rebounding champion, number 44, a 5'11" junior, Emily Vettern. She's going to take care of business on the inside. Nuggets are coached by Jed Carlson. He's in his 10th year as a head basketball coach, first year as a head girls coach here at Hawley High School. He is assisted by Jackson Lingus, Allison Brenna, and Allison Brenna. All right, here we go. Our officials tonight: Brady Solom, Mason Askegard, and Jordan Anderson. So looks like we're getting ready to play basketball, Brad.
The officials for tonight's contest are
Brad Dunham joining me with the color commentary tonight. Grant Anderson manning the helm up at the camera, and he's going to zoom in and get things rolling here. We got basketball right now. Tournament time, baby.
It's, like you said earlier, it's win or go home now, baby.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a little jump around. If you ever get a chance to be at Camp Randall or the Rose Bowl when they're doing the jump around, you better get ready because it is legit.
Yeah, the music system here is usually done pretty well.
Oh, we've got Bo Lofgren down there taking care of the public address. And Tim Peterson on the score clock. All right, here we go. It's basketball time. Emily Vettern is going to jump against Peyton Gravel. And controlled by the Nuggets. Nuggets just kind of testing the waters here to see what's going down. Sandvik, offensive juggernaut that she is. First shot of the night, no good from the elbow. Wadena-Deer-Creek comes back the other way. Get it down inside to Gravel right off the bat. Good drop step. Wow, that's a nice move.
I'm not sure that's a matchup Carlson wants when they have to switch like that.
That's a beautiful drop step. Walker with it now up on top for the Nuggets. Down low to Sandvik underneath. Sandvik up, too strong, no good. Bounced around by a couple hands there and taken down finally by Jada Dykhoff. Junior brings it up court. Hands off to Karsten. Gravel has it. A couple Gravels and a couple Dykhoffs. Them sisters on this squad. Will be you wearing those names out tonight. Good defense so far by the Nuggets. And we got things tied up here. Wadena unable to get that same matchup they were looking for that they got in the first possession.
Yeah, I think they Nuggets figured that one out. That once was enough.
Fool me once, shame on you, right?
Exactly.
All right, and a turnover there by Wadena-Deer-Creek. I just heard Kevin Wallen talk about Wadena-Deer-Creek the other night. Maybe I should say Crick. What do you think, Brad?
You can, I suppose.
Sandvik with a strong drive right down the middle, separates the C and gets her first bucket of the night. Things tied up at 2 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Drive through the middle, good defense there. Ball knocked, shot blocked by Sandvik. She knocked it off of, that was Jada Dykhoff who she knocked that off of. Ball comes back to the Nuggets. All right, that's Sella Fleming and runs through the baseline. Out to Sandvik for a 3. A little strong. Veteran just about came up the rebound and finally tracked down there by Peyton Gravel. Wadena's gotten the ball. Wadena-Deer-Creek has gotten the ball down inside one time. Oh, that's what they were trying to avoid, was that outside, inside out for a 3. And that 3 is made by Montana Karsten. Sandvik too strong with the banker from the left. Dykhoff brings it back. Now it's into the corner to Gravel. Gravel off to Gravel. In the corner for another 3. Ruh-roh, that's 2 threes in 2 possessions, Brad.
Yeah, you're going to want to make sure you know where she's at now.
That wasn't outside in, but it did come from their post player who was at the top of the key. Short little jumper right baseline, no good by Rusted. Rebound taken down by Jada Dykhoff back the other way. Stolen by Sella Fleming. Fleming coming in on the, stops, got bump from the back, gets it to go.
Looks like they might let him play a little bit tonight.
Well, it's tournament time, things change. A foul's not always a foul in the tournament time. Oh, and a big 3 from the wing by Jada Dykhoff.
Wadena's really moving the ball very well right now.
Wadena-Deer-Creek up 11-7. McKenna Karsten strong down inside, gets one to go. McKenna Karsten, wow, that's a blast from the past. McKenna Walker, my oh my. Five-point lead for the Wolverines. Knocked out of bounds there defensively by the Nuggets. Possession's going to stay here. Ashley Pavick, number 14, and number 15, Lily Parker. Both juniors check in for the Wolverines. And Katie Vetter has just checked in, number 32, for the Nuggets. Wadena's perimeter game pretty sharp. They've got 3 threes tonight already. Lead by 5. And a big 3 at the buzzer. Wow, by Karsten.
That was out there past NBA there, Peter.
Montana Karsten with her 3rd 3 of the night. She's got 9. Rusted takes it down, dribbled off her foot. That's going to be turnover. Nuggets. I just looked over a minute ago. If people come by and wonder what's going on up in this crow's nest in the booth here, just a couple old guys talking basketball. Not much hair. Got our glasses going. Enjoying some high school basketball here on yourliveevent.com.
Hawley's out in their 1-2-2 trap.
Kind of spreading the floor defensively a little bit. Oh, and it talked them into a turnover, didn't they?
I think Hawley had to go into that a little bit because Wadena-Deer-Creek was rotating the basketball well, and you know, for a girls basketball team, when you can skip it from one side to the other, that makes a problem for a defense.
And they've been doing a nice job of that so far with 4 3-pointers. Walker with the ball up on top for the Nuggets. Veteran dumps it off to Vetter. Sandvik just about traveled with it. Bank shot. The bank is open for Walker. Leads cut to 5. Wide open 3 from the corner. That, you said it earlier, you don't want to leave her open. She's got 4 of those already, Coach.
Yeah, that's she's shooting really well.
Walker brings it up on the left side. Hawley needs to settle down and get into a little bit of a rhythm here. Defensively, they're a little bit out of sorts. Have lost track of Montana Karsten. And that long shot's going to bounce out of bounds. It's going to be Wolverine basketball. Checking in is Kennedy Ness coming back in, 5'10" junior. Here come the Wolverines. Looks like a 1-3-1 here.
1-3-1 zone.
I didn't expect it to be that far off. Long 3 missed by the Wolverines there. They maintain possession with the offensive rebound. Hawley extending their defense out though, not letting anything go close to that 3-point line. Now they get it inside, then they turned it over. This is what some of the length that Hawley has is going to cause a problem from time to time with Wadena-Deer-Creek. And Ingrid Rusted buries the 3.
And Coach Carlson takes a timeout. 30-second.
All right, there you go. We got a Freedom Fuel of Ada timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
All right, here we are back at the goal mine. 30-second timeout by Hawley. Coach, Jed Carlson just called a timeout after a made basket. They cut the lead to 5, made basket, quick timeout.
You know, it's one thing, you do that in order to, I guess, as far as the way I do it is you want to set up in a defense, which it looks like now they're going to set up in a full court press. You know, the 1-3-1, Wadena-Deer-Creek's struggling with a little bit. So just going to add that extra pressure and try to stop them and their little bit of momentum they had going with all the 3-pointers they were making.
So after a made basket, you think you got a little mo, and you want to come back and switch it up and add pressure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense now. Turnover. Then look at there. We got turnover on the baseline right away.
You know, and the way Wadena-Deer-Creek is shooting right now, and Hawley it's only a 5-point game. I mean, it's and there's a lot of basketball left.
Oh yeah. Number 44, Jenna Dykoff, 5'9" senior, just checked into the game. Good screen on top by Veteran. Knocked out of bounds there by Ashley Pavic. Nuggets will retain possession in front of the Wadena-Deer-Creek bench. Be careful, Coach. We got a police officer down here on the left wall. You might know who he is.
Yep. Coach Dan taught that kid.
Rusted with the ball now up on top, guarded defensively by Kennedy Ness. Another good screen by Veteran. Screen and roll, runs into the middle there. Contact, no foul either way. Defensive rebound cleared by Pavek. Wolverines back the other way. Long bomb three, no good. Offensive rebound, up and fouled. Jada Dykoff, strong offensive rebound by the 5'6" junior.
You know you have confidence in your post players in that when you can launch from that far out, knowing that they're going to work hard to get that rebound. So
17-12, 10 minutes to go. Wolverines at the line. 5-point lead for the Wolverines on the road here in the playoffs. One foul on Hawley, no fouls on Wadena-Deer-Creek so far. And I don't mean to say that there should be more fouls called. It's been a good game. And 1 of 2 from the line for Jada Dykoff. Second one goes. Wide left for Vetter. Takes it around through the lane, up right side. Bump there, hip check, no call, and offensive rebound by Veteran. Gets fouled and going to go to the line for 2.
You know, and as a player and a coach, you have to look at that, the driving to the basket, not getting, you know, a foul there, if it was or if it wasn't. But that you kind of have to adjust yourself as a player. Like, okay, I can take it, hoping you're going to get to shoot free throws, which they're doing now, but that came on the rebound. So, I mean, it's something to think about. And like I said, as a player, you need to think about that because maybe you need to just start kicking it out and getting those outside shots. Nice rebound there.
Offensive rebound by Katie Vetter. Izzy Johnson, number 2, has just checked in. She got drilled by Jenna Dykoff, but Dykoff looks like she took a forearm or an elbow right to the teeth as well.
Wolverine foul number 44, Jenna Dykoff, her first, second team foul.
Up on top for Fleming off the blob. Offensive rebound again by Vetter. Tried to step back, thought about taking a little short 8-foot jumper, did not. Wrap around pass down to the post. That one did not have a chance to get there. Wolverines by 5.
You can definitely tell these two have played each other and have scouted each other. They, right now, it's just evenly back and forth.
Well, you got it. Sola Fleming with the missed 3, rebound taken down there by Montana Carson. Both of these coaches, obviously you've heard the name Cressup before. That's synonymous with basketball if you're from the Heart of Lakes area, and especially Perham.
Yep.
Wadena is 20 minutes down the road from Perham, so Jordan has a basketball pedigree. Judd Carlson's been a basketball nut since he was 2, you know, and he's just a sponge. Lots of years as a head coach too, so these guys put in their time. Could have been a foul called on Sella Fleming there on the baseline, but they're letting these kids play and just letting things happen. The officials are not wanting to be a part of this. That's good.
Yep. Those are the games you want to be part of.
Swing over to the right corner. Back across at the top, into the lane. Drop step again, nothing there. Kicked it back out. That was that post kick that they were talking about. Here it is again. Good, strong post move. No good. Well, defended well there by...
Jump ball.
Defended well by Karsten and Johnson, and a wild loose ball scramble turns into a jump. Nuggets cut this to 3 now, Coach.
Yeah, and you wonder about, because there's been some subbing going on, you wonder what, how their legs are. You just saw Montana pass up that nice open shot to drive. So, I think they need to get back to just shooting the basketball.
Fleming takes it around up on top. Kicks outside to Sandvik. Look for a pick and a drive to the basket there. Pick and roll just a little bit off with the pass. Was deflected defensively. Good recovery by the Wolverines. Three-pointer by Walker.
And now we have a tie basketball game.
Tied up at 18 apiece. 8 minutes to go in this one on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Numbers here for Wadena. Good keep rejected by Walker. There, now we're getting some energy. This is the pace Coach Carlson wanted. And there goes Sandvik up, got fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. I think that one's going to be on Peyton Gravel. And of course, as soon as I assume, it's always somebody else. Ashley Pavik with the foul here. 3 fouls now for the Wolverines. Sandvik makes the first.
You know what happens when you assume, right, Peter?
Yeah. I've been down that road far too many times to have done it again. Sandvik up, nice and smooth, both free throws. Boom. Boom. Here comes pressure again from Hawley. And it works. Turnover for the Nuggets. I haven't been keeping track of the turnovers, but Hawley has forced 3 of them. I do know that much. And a missed by Sandvik on a short jumper. Rebound taken down by Montana Karsten. Just a little shout out to Addison Strassel watching from her home in the living room. Nice and warm confines out on Big Cormorant Lake. Yep, you asked for it, you got it. Here comes Izzy Johnson with the steal and forces it up. Forces it down court, knocked out of bounds by Karsten. Good hustle by Karsten to save a layup. Nuggets with the lead now, 20-18. Last time I was really paying attention, it was 14-6 for the Wolverines.
Coach is Cressup's gonna take a 30-second timeout.
All right, that means we have another Freedom Fuel of Ada timeout. We're gonna stay right here. Coach, let's give her the Performance Egg of Borup in-game update right now. What do you got for us?
Well, it looks like to me that Hawley has gotten over their pregame jitters. You know, Wadena-Deer-Creek came out, hit 4 3-pointers, 5 3-pointers, you know, and then switched over to that zone, trying to trap a little bit. Then they took the timeout, and then put some pressure on them. Wadena, I think Coach right now is telling them we can handle this, and so now I think Wadena needs to get back to what got them going right away in the game. They look a little passive once that pressure came on.
Yeah, they definitely need to get back to moving the ball and shooting. They got out of their comfort level after those first 5 quick 3-pointers. So let's see what Coach Cressup did with this timeout. And that's going to be a turnover on Hawley. Stepped on the sideline out of bounds. Nuggets lead by 2, 20-18, 7:06 to go. 1 foul for Hawley, 3 fouls for Wadena-Deer-Creek. Got Section 8 2A girls basketball tournament time. Oh, turnover on the trap again. Sandvik with the layup. And it looks like Hawley's going to force another one if they can come down. Yep. They did. Rusted with the miss, but a quick hands got her back. Got the offensive rebound back, and Vetter with 2 offensive rebounds. Nuggets are on a flurry here, 24-18. And another turnover. There's Sandvik with another layup. No good. Offensive rebound again. Rusted with the 3, rattled around, touched everything, no good. And we're going to get a Wadena-Deer-Creek foul on the rebound. Wow, what a flurry, Coach.
Yeah, Peyton Gravel is out there telling them, ladies, just calm down. And that's one thing when you put on a press is take your time. They want you to go fast, and right now Hawley has got Wadena-Deer-Creek doing right what they want them to do. Speed, go fast, turn the ball over.
Emily Vettern picked up a blocking foul, setting the screen there, trying to get her teammate open. That was a legit foul. 2 fouls for Hawley, foul 4 on Wadena-Deer-Creek. And the Wolverines, there, just like you said, take your time and get through the press. There, we thought we could have taken a shot right away.
Yep.
And turned it over.
Wadena-Deer-Creek spacing just doesn't look like it did at the beginning of the game. It doesn't look like they're in the spots they want to be in, and that's probably coming from that pressure by Hawley.
Earlier, it seemed like they were passing with the purpose, and now they're kind of passing to get out of a jam.
Exactly.
Defensive rebound taken down by the Wolverines. Here they come. No numbers. Wait for your pals to show up. Tori Malik, number 11, just come into the game. Three-pointer there. They got her going again.
There they got her. Yep.
She's got 5 threes now. 15 points for the young lady. Nuggets lead by 3, 24-21. Oh, Walker. The precision shooting of player of the game tonight is going to be tough. Walker's got 3 threes for Hawley, 5, however, for Montana Carson for the Wolverines thus far. 27-21, Nuggets lead by 6 with 5 minutes to go in this first half section tournament action. Turned over again by Wadena-Deer-Creek. Veteran up with the layup, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. And cleared away there by Kennedy Ness. And the Wolverines can finally get a chance to get it down court without pressure. Lots of dribbling up on top, and finally found a open teammate and turned it over. Trapping defense by Hawley, forced another turnover. Sandvik just taking her time. I thought she was going to use that screen from the veteran. Did not. Hawley taking their time to get their set turned in. Rusted with the layup, gets it to go, hits the floor hard. Basket counts, no foul. 5 points for Rusted. And another turnover. Vetter with 2.
Coach Cressup took another, he's got a full timeout here.
All right, here we go. We got our Freedom Field at Ada. Timeout on yourliveevent.com. Nuggets off to a 10-point lead. 3:41 to go.
Couple of score updates for you. Final score between Pelican Rapids and Warroad.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
The Bennett Hoagland Agency only sells and services crop insurance because each farm operation is different. John, Wayne, and Marissa strive to help you develop a cost-effective insurance plan that fits your needs. Whether it's common crops, specialty crops, livestock, or crop hail, please call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency and fine-tune your risk management plan today. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, an equal opportunity provider.
All right, here we are. Full timeout called by head coach Jordan Cressup. He's got 3 remaining. Second timeout after getting down by 10 here in the first half with 3:41 to go. He needed a full minute on that one, Coach.
Yeah, he did. Trying to break this press, his girls are, like you said, just overreacting a little bit. And
credit to Jed Carlson and his girls tonight. They've consistently gotten better as playing team basketball and getting their defenses set up and aligned and just feeding off the defensive plays and the forced turnovers.
yeah, and I was just going to mention that because it looks like Wadena's not playing the team basketball that they were right away.
And he also said he had a couple wrinkles that they haven't had on film yet today, so credit these kids. I'm not sure what they are, but we may have seen it, and it's possible that's what one of those pressures was that was causing problems for them in the first half, or earlier this half. We got a turnover.
Shot clock violation.
Ashley Cabot back in for the Wolverines, replacing Addison Grabell.
Good defensive series there. First defensive possession for Hawley. Just hustling, hands out, taking up space, getting in passing lanes, not leaving open shots.
Wadena's going to put a little pressure on here.
Walker with the three, a little strong into the right. Taken down by Montana Karsten. She backs up a little bit. Get a run at it here. Number 15, Lily Parker, has checked into the game for Wadena-Deer-Creek. Into the corner. They're doing a better job of hedging those wing players right now.
Yes, they are.
They had an open shot there, but no good. That shot missed. Rebound taken down by Izzy Johnson. Coming back the other way with Katie Vetter. Up on top to Walker. Oh, now they're going to set it up and run it from the left, from the right. From the right to the left. Vetter split the defenders. And then got fouled.
Foul number 2, Montana Karsten, her first.
Karsten picks up her first foul. 5 fouls now for the Wolverines. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the half. Fleming tracked down that loose ball for Hawley, saved a turnover. A couple grunts and groans. Somebody maybe looking for a backcourt violation. Rusted with the bomb. Nope. Offensive rebound by Vetter. Bailed her out. No. Shot clock violation. Bailed out the missed shot, but couldn't get it off in time.
Yep.
And the Nuggets come back in their pressure. But by the time she squared up, they were belly to belly. And dribbled out of bounds by Ashley Pavitt.
And I know Coach Kressip knows this, but you can't break a press by dribbling. You've got to, get open. And I think they're there. They've turned it over so many times now. I think they're a little worried about how to break this thing.
Would you ever think of taking it off for a possession, let them come up and relax without any pressure, and then the next possession just clamp it on again?
Ooh.
Or do you want to keep running with it? We're good.
No, I think you leave it on them because it looks like when they score or when it's out of bounds, they're putting it on, and if it's not, then they're getting back in their defense. So
situational full court pressure makes sense. Rusted, you can tell she's getting a little bit winded here, taking her time as she crosses the center line. That's okay. They're okay taking some time off the clock. We haven't scored much here in the last 2.5 minutes, or at all.
No, and there's that lull that Coach Kressip talked about in the pregame that they had in the first game, and it's been a while since they've had a lot of scoring.
Walker short, good hustle by Rusted to get it back inside to
Walker. And right now, Hawley's just. You said it. They're hustling and they're out hustling right now. The Wadena-Deer-Creek.
Good defense there again, and kept track of. Stolen and then turned over. 8 seconds to go in this one, in the half. Big three, no good. And we're going to have a foul here at the buzzer, but if it's...
And we're not shooting, so...
No, it's just a personal foul. That's all it is.
Yep.
We have personal foul number 20. That's your first team score.
All right. Personal foul is going to go against Rustad. That's her first. Team's fourth. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back with our halftime show after this on yourliveevent.com.
You'll love these prices on Firestone all-season tires at Bitker Inc. This sweetheart sale at Bitker Inc. on Firestone all-season tires includes huge discounts. Visit with Troy at Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. Bitker Inc., 218-456-SHOP. That phone number, 218-456-7467. Sweet prices all month on Firestone all-season tires at Bitker Inc.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Lakes Community Co-op provides energy solutions, farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas to farms, homes, and businesses. Call Lakes Community Co-op at 888-935-2281 for farm fuel, propane, and lubricants. Pricing, contracts, programs, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Lakes Community Co-op appreciates the business of all our current and new customers. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
All right, here we are back at the goal mine. Nuggets scored one right at the end here to make it 33-21 at the half on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Peter Natch with NCE UH Titans head girls basketball coach, Brad Dunham. Brad, we had a touch and go first half where things were back and forth and some hot shooting and some cold shooting.
You know, Wadena came out real hot right away. They were rotating the basketball around, swinging it. It was, in, out, everything looked great. And Hawley just had those jitters right away. Missed the first, they missed an easy bunny there. And then it just, Coach Carlson put that pressure on them. And it's turned the Wadena-Deer-Creek team around. They're not rotating it as well as they need to be. And you said it right there at the end. Hawley's out hustling right now. They're working for every loose ball. They're going to have to come out second half, continue to do the same thing. Wadena's going to have to figure out how they're going to handle that press and get the ball down. And they just need to start pulling the trigger. That's what kept them in this game, and Hawley's going to keep the pressure on, but they're not doing it without fouling and still doing that. And tonight, with the way the officials are calling it, you're going to get by with a lot. So going aggressive isn't a bad thing, and Wadena has to figure out how they can start getting some of those turnovers and getting some of those shots back, because right now they're not getting any of that.
And that was the key to the game for both coaches. Was the first thing that came out of their mouth was one aspect of the game where you absolutely have to win in order to come out of this with a win, and then move. You got to win that part of the game to get a win for the game, and then move on and have a shot at DGF on Saturday.
Yeah, and they are, Wadena's losing the turnover battle right now, and that's huge. And there was one time there, I don't know if they, Hawley got maybe 3 shots, scored 6 points, and Wadena didn't get across half court, so that's definitely going to be something that Wadena has to fix. And like I said, go back to shooting the basketball and rotating it. It looks like when they're down there right now, they're holding on to it a little long. I think they're still looking to get it inside, but get it inside, kick it back out, and shoot the ball.
All right, with that, we are on the halftime report from the Linfors Insurance Agency in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, and Fertile. YourLiveEvent.com. We've got Section 8 2A girls basketball section tournament. Hawley leads Wadena-Deer-Creek 33-21 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We'll be back with more on the halftime report, brought to you by Linfors Insurance Agency.
Welcome to Adine Family Dentistry, just off Highway 10 in Dilworth. Our purpose is to meet and exceed your expectations, providing the most personalized care possible in a relaxing environment, providing exceptional dental care using the latest technology and advancements in dentistry. Currently welcoming new patients. Stop in and see Dr. Adine or Dr. Muscatel and their friendly staff at Adine Family Dentistry. AdineFamilyDentistry.com. 218-287-2938.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine, halftime. Nuggets lead 33-21. We'll do a scoring rundown here for you on the Linfors Insurance Agency halftime. Montana Karsten leading the way of all scorers with 15. She's got 5 made threes in the first half. 4 points for Jada Dykoff and 2 for Peyton Gravel. Only 3 girls on the board for Wadena-Deer-Creek. And Coach Cressup was talking about having 3 kids that could rack up 20 a night. But they got to get some things in gear for that to happen there. All right, now, before we get another comment, go ahead. Do you have something you want to say, Coach?
No, I was just going to say that Montana Karstead, yeah, she definitely needs to start shooting the ball again. I mean, that's what kept them in the game, and hopefully they figure out how they can get her open.
All right, back to the scoring. McKenna Walker leads the way for the Nuggets. The Nuggets have 6 people on the scoring column. Walker with 13, 7 for Addison Sandvik, 5 for Ingrid Rusted, 2 for Sella Fleming, 6 for Vetter coming in off the bench. She's nursing a bit of a knee injury. I don't know if it's an injury, but it's a sore knee anyway. And then Emily Vettern she's 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1 point for the Nuggets. Nuggets lead 33-21. Hey, we're going to have a little shout out right now to Eliza Lee, laying at home, snuggled up at home with her Taylor Swift blanket, watching with Dad, Jeff Lee. All right, Lees, enjoy the rest of the game. We'll be back right after this with more basketball action.
Big or small, Forks Fence Co. does it all. Your local fence professionals for residential and commercial fencing projects. We've tackled over 3,400 feet of galvanized fencing at the Grand Forks Airport, and we'll still show up with a smile to fix that stubborn gate at your house. Strong fences, reliable service built to last. Call Forks Fence Co. today. And hey, good luck to the Sacred Heart Eagles in the section playoffs. Go Eagles! Forks Fence Co. Built local, built strong.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
All right, and we're back as the final 20 seconds tick off of halftime. Nuggets lead 33-21, went on a big streak. At one point they were down 14-6. Since then have gone on quite a run. Here comes a school song to rally the troops right before we get going to the second half. What has to happen here, Coach?
Kind of like what we've talked about. Sounds like I'm going to repeat myself, but Wadena needs to get back to the way what they were doing at the beginning of the game, rotating the basketball, shooting the basketball, and get more aggressive. And Hawley, I don't think they need to change a thing, but they just need to be smart about it. And if they get the turnovers right, they have the lead. They can have a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? They can be a little patient with it, and run the clock down. So they don't need to start jocking up threes if it's there.
Keep the pressure on though, and keep the intensity. Keep the intensity and hustle. And he comes out with an extended zone defense, so it looks like they're going to do that. Hands up, hands out anyway. And tipped ball already. Just about turned over by the Wolverines. Taken up nice and strong there by Kennedy Ness. Punches that one in, gets fouled, going to go for a chance for a three-point play. Personal foul on Emily Veteran.
And that's one thing with running against a zone press like that is they have to rotate it around. They have to get the Hawley Nuggets out of position, and you saw how that worked because they got the shot inside.
Three-point play the old-fashioned way by Peyton Gravel. I'm sorry, that was Kennedy Ness. And back the other way. Veteran with that putback. Wolverines with the ball. Pressured defensively by Hawley. Bounce pass inside, poked away, turned it over.
Hawley's doing a good job of getting out there right away, getting a hand up.
Oh, she stepped in from out of bounds and hit it. Now, what are we going to do with it? Ball's going to stay here. Didn't get a definite signal from the official down there on the baseline other than he pointed to the backboard.
Yep, hit the backboard, went out of bounds.
(35-24), 11-point lead for the Nuggets. Under 17 to go in this one. Sandvik carries it around through, kicks it wide to Vetter. Vetter gets fouled right there by Addison Gravel.
That'll be her first team foul, number 1 on the Wolverines.
Sandvik a little complacent with the ball. Just got it poked out of there. Oh. Looks like we've got another defensive foul there. They could have called that one either way, Brad.
I was just going to say, I was waiting for him to tell me what we had. She threw an arm out and...
Vetter too strong on that one. Knocked it out of bounds.
Those are the ones that you need. We call them bunnies, and you got to make your bunnies.
Bunnies and gimmies. The Mikan drill. Here come the Wolverines trying to chip away at this lead. They've cut it from 13 to 11. Early second half action in Section 8 2A girls basketball. Good defense there by Walker. Used a little forearm pressure to force it to the baseline. Knocked it, poked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Wolverines. 12 seconds on the shot clock here. Down to the baseline, strong spin move, no good. Fouled. That one looks like it's going to go against Vetter.
Personal foul charge to the Nuggets, number 32, Katie Vetter, her second team foul, number 2. The performing Peyton Gravel.
Second foul on the Nuggets this half. Also Vetter's second foul.
It's nice if we get the stats wrong and the falls wrong. We always got Bo down there to tell us what the right stuff.
Sure.
So.
Tim's usually pretty accurate with the board too. Missed on the second free throw. I like to preface all my stats, especially in the post game, that these are unofficial stats. They were taken by me. And we've got an offensive foul with the screen. That was going to go against Emily Vettern. She's got 3.
I would think that would have been something that Chris probably would have mentioned to the officials coming out of halftime that, hey, can you watch the screens a little bit? I was kind of wondering about some of them. So seems like they've tightened it up a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah, and they don't need that kid on the bench. Hawley doesn't. Wadena-Deer-Creek wants her on the bench. Hawley can't afford to do that. She's a beast on the glass. Bounce pass down inside to Gravel. Good strong move. Reverse layup, no good. Jump ball. You know what? When girls go down like that, tied up, one's got one arm in there and still hanging on, fighting for a rebound. Kids are hustling and working like that. You know they're in it to win it.
Absolutely.
Great effort there by Ness of the Wolverines and Izzy Johnson from Hawley, getting the tied up jump ball. Sandvik has it up on top. They extended their defense a little bit too. Not going to let them get that one.
That
going.
was in and out.
Yeah, call the cops. Hey, get that winner cop kid out here. She got robbed. And knocked out of bounds by Katie Vetter. Ball will stay with Wadena-Deer-Creek. Nuggets still lead by 10, 35-25. Even though the Nuggets aren't making shots, the lead isn't really shrinking.
That's good hustle right there.
2 saving efforts to keep from turning it over. And finally, what are we going to get one to go here? Bang.
Bang.
Oh, she scrunched her shoulders and smiled. She didn't call that, but it counts. It counts. 7 points after that 3. Bank shot in for Ingrid Rusted on the other end. Jada Dykoff with her second 3 of the night. The bank is open. Just like shooting ducks. They don't ask how, they ask how many. I thought she would have pulled the trigger on that one too. Instead, drives around, gets a layup. Just as easy. Five straight points for Jada Dykoff. Lead cut down to 7 now. 37-30 Nuggets, just under 14 to go in the ball game. 3 fouls for Hawley. 2 for Wadena-Deer-Creek. Defensive rebound cleared by Gravel and the Wolverines, and here they come back the other way. Gravel with a drive, blocked and fouled. One of those 2 blocked it, the other one fouled it.
And Wadena, good observation by them to know that Veteran is not on the floor and they've been taking it to the basket, getting some score, getting these free throws.
Number 15, Lily Parker returns for the Wolverines. Back in for Hawley is number 4, Addison Tempe.
Do you think in the first half with the lull that Wadena ended up getting and how the kids looked a little tired after the better part of a week off, they just lost their wind right away and they took them a while to get their second wind?
Yeah, we're also to the end of the season. Conditioning shouldn't be an issue, but they're high school kids. So I just wonder how long Coach Carlson is going to leave Veteran on the bench before he decides to put her back in.
Well, a 3 here would help keep her there.
Yep.
And full timeout by Jed Carlson. That's a Freedom Fuel of Ada timeout. And we'll be back in 30 seconds after this full timeout to give you a little more information on yourliveevent.com. Nuggets lead 40-31.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All right, here we are back at the goal line. 40-31 Nugget lead, 13:08 to go in this. Nuggets have 4 fouls, only 2 on the Wolverines, and that one's thrown a little too long. That's going to be inbounded back on the other end.
Absolutely. Right idea. It was very smart. But since nobody touched the ball, it goes back down to this end. Girls are all like, what's going on here?
All right, Nuggets have the ball. Walker up on top. She just canned a 3. There's a bomb. Rusted. No conscience there. Big shot, Ingrid Rusted. Nuggets go back up by 12. 43-13 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, and we're going to get a Hawley foul on the other end again.
You know that the play where they overthrew,
yeah,
it was a turnover, but it's sometimes you have to make those because then it turns into, okay, Hawley's not. They have to respect that deep one, and it allowed Wadena to break that press a little easier this last time.
Just like trying to loosen up a defense in football, you got to throw a long one just to make sure that they can't sell out on the run.
Absolutely.
Keep the corners out of your hair. Wolverines with the ball up on top. Strong drive down to the corner.
You got to remember, you're talking to a 9-man guy. We don't get corners.
Turnover by the Wolverines. Nuggets becoming more and more patient here as the game goes on. Lead 43-21. Fleming with the old pick and roll. Pick and roll turnover. Toss a little too far. Out of the reach of Izzy Johnson. Steal by Addie Sandvik. Didn't even have to work for it. Steal, put back. She's got 9. Back the other way. That's going to stay with Wadena-Deer-Creek. Got a blob here coming. There's a quick 3. No good. Veteran comes down with that defensive rebound. She was a rebounding champ of the Heart of Lakes girls basketball season. Sandvik takes it off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Veteran. She gets fouled, going to go up for 2.
Wolverine foul number 2, Montana Karsten, having her 3rd.
Karsten has 2 fouls.
Shooting 2 shots for Hawley is number 44, Emily Veteran.
Biggest lead of the night now, 14 by Hawley. Veteran a little strong on the free throw.
And you look at Veteran. She's she's a 5'11" junior, but in order to get that accolade of that rebounding, that's just you want to do it. It's all in her head, and she works hard at doing it. So kudos to her.
0 for 2 from the line. Rebound taken down there by Kennedy Ness. She gets it to Ashley Pavek, and Pavek's going to get it up into the corner to Gravel. And instead of a foul on either Veteran or Gravel, it turns into a travel on Gravel and a turnover for the Wolverines.
So if I'm guarding number 40, she's going to drive baseline, she's going to turn, and then she's going to try to go up and get that. I think that's been the 7th time in a row she's done the same exact move. Not sure how successful she's been at it, but she's going to have to switch some stuff up here a little bit.
Right off the bat, she had that drop step down to the baseline side, but
yep.
the back to the inside hasn't been very successful. Missed layup by Vetter. Offensive rebound by Veteran. 3, Rusted. She should have backed up a little bit. That would have been on. Coming back the other way. Bit of a fast break, no good, and that's thrown away. Wolverines are kind of in a hurry. Instead of playing fast and hustling, they're in a hurry, and there is a difference.
Yep, absolutely. And it was 6 points at one time, 7 points. You know, that's 2-3 possessions, and it's a whole different game.
Sandvik off the glass, no good. Dykhoff hit the ground there after a box out by Emily Veteran. And Sandvik, I think that was that might have been a message in that foul.
Yep. We're not done playing.
First of all, Nuggets number 32, Katie Vetter with 13-6.
And they gave it, but they gave it to Katie Vetter. I was thinking Sandvik went up there with a little bit of intention with the old chop to swat that one away. 6 fouls on Hawley now. Just 3 on the Wolverines, 10:22 to go on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Hawley leads 45-31. No good on the free throw. Rebound, but guess who? Veteran. Oh, Sandvik just about shot at the wrong basket.
That's a 4th grade move right there.
If Hawley comes out with a win, that's going to be a good story tomorrow. That'll be a good story right after the game.
Wadena's struggling to score. You don't have to help them.
Dykhoff has her 2nd foul. Walker goes to the line, misses one. I put that foul on the wrong 44. We don't want Veteran if you're a Hawley fan, you don't want Veteran to have 4 fouls. Walker 0 for 2 from the line. Rebound taken down by Jenna Dykhoff.
Those are the ones that you need. Just like we talked about making the bunnies, free throws.
And a foul down inside. That's going to be on 44, I believe.
And that was Coach Cressup's main goal on that whole thing, was to get it down there, try to get Veteran to get that 4th foul, because now she's going to have to come out for a little while again. Go ahead.
No good for Jen Dykhoff on the first free throw. Veteran does need to take a break. Second free throw is good.
Yep. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Coach Cressup's going to take a timeout if she makes this, because now with Veteran on the bench, this is their chance to try to make a run and get this lead broken down before Veteran has to come back in.
We got a Freedom Field timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. Hawley leads 45-32. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
All right, here we are. Back at the goal line after the full timeout called by Coach Cressup. He's down to 2 timeouts. What do you got, Coach?
I got to give a shout out to an old Hawley alum grad, and Josh Carlson's at home sitting on his couch probably too, listening to the game. So, everybody can't have that cush job like principals have. So.
Yeah, you know what? I had that conversation with my wife once. I go, what do you think about me getting my principal's license? And she asked me one question, and I said, okay, great answer. End of story. And a turnover by the Nuggets coming out of that timeout. So it worked for the Wolverines, and they get a bucket out of it, too.
That's too long of a pass. Absolutely. Now just calm down. Calm down.
Personal foul on the 14, Ashley Havoc, her third, team fifth. Number 40, Peyton Gravel, back in for the Wolverines, replacing the senior number.
Nuggets by 11, 9:32. Personal foul on number 14, Ashley Pavlik. Inside, Vetter. Off the blob, easy peasy, nothing to do with that. Nuggets back up by 13. There we go. Got in trouble here with the trap again.
It's going to sound like a broken record, but somebody has to go middle.
And try not to get it in the corner. I was at a college basketball game last night, and they put it in the corner almost every single time. And they were pressed almost every single dead ball exchange from the end zone. There I am talking football, from the end line. You know?
Yep.
Like, yep. And some of the turnovers you see, they get made at this level too. And there's finally tied up there, but they're going to call a foul on Tori Malik.
I think that's, in wrestling, you get 3 for that takedown, don't you? I'm not a wrestling guy, but.
Well, I just found out not that long ago you get 3 points for a takedown in wrestling now. And the last time I was at wrestling, it was 2. So that's been a while.
I'm not going there.
Here we go. All right. Nuggets have the ball now. Ingrid Rusted brings it up. And got hacked there by Ness. Ness kind of.
Now we're going to be in the bonus.
That just seemed like I don't know if she intended to foul or just got caught out of position for a short little bit and figured she was going to get it anyway, but just picked it up. It's hard to say. It's hard to know. Foul's tied up at 7, so everybody's shooting free throws from here on out. So this is where you want to have a 75% free throw shooting team. When you shoot 75% or better, that's going to help you out down the stretch in these games. But then if you shoot 75 or 80, you want to shoot 82. Never satisfied with the free throw percentage. Jump ball possession, they're going to head it off to the Wolverines. Nuggets come back with the pressure. Gravel on the end line. Oh, Sandvik got caught out of position defensively, and she got around her no problem. Gravel up on top. Turned it over. And now here comes Rusted and the Nuggets back the other way. And Rusted walks it across the line. Vetter has it. Johnson open for a second. Walker with the bomb. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. (51-34). This one's getting out of hand a little bit. Cressup's got to come up with something here with the Wolverines, or it's going to be lights out. Nuggets by 17. 8:14 to go. A little bit of a wild shot over the top. And that one lost out of bounds. Good hustle there by Kennedy Ness, but just lost control of the ball at the last second and hit the brown stuff outside the wood. All right. Oh, Izzy Johnson misses a layup. Cleared away by Peyton Gravel. Jenna Dykoff has the ball. That's what we were looking for. Montana Karsten with the bomb three. Her 6th three, but she's been quiet since the first 4 minutes of the game. Sandvik takes it in off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, Izzy Johnson. Her first bucket of the night. .32 Katie Vetter is Hawley's best defender. When she's going to be on top, she's going to be guarding whoever the best offensive player is, unless it's a post player. Nice job there by defense on the other end with the Wolverines. Ness takes it off the left side.
Nice move. Nice move.
Number 4, Kennedy Ness.
Ness has 5 points on the night. Sandvik pull-up jumper in the middle of the lane. And a timeout, Jed Carlson. Full timeout. 55-39. Jed Carlson calls a timeout. You're on yourliveevent.com. Nuggets leading the Wolverines of Wadena-Deer-Creek.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Hawley Public Schools. Hawley's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Hawley Public Schools at hawley.k12.mn.us. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
All right, here we are. Hawley Nuggets been on a run here, 55-39. They're up 16 here in the second half. Full timeout by Jed Carlson. 2 timeouts left per team. 7 fouls on each squad, so we're shooting free throws from here on out. If Wadena can get things rolling here, they got to pick things up, and it's got to be in a bit of a hurry if this is going to get into a tighter match down the end. Veteran's been on the bench for a long time for Jed, and the lead hasn't really shrunk too much. Oh, nice shot from the right wing, Peyton Gravel.
Good patience there by Wadena-Deer-Creek.
And a turnover on the other end. It's only going to take about 3 possessions of not scoring for Wadena-Deer-Creek to get back in this. That was one.
Yep.
They don't have to be consecutive either, but they got to mix some stops in there.
Good steal right there.
Mallory Halverson into the game. That one swatted away. Nice defense there by Peyton Gravel. Coach Carlson getting Sandvik and rested on the bench here for about 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half. No, not even that long. So they're ready and fresh for the stretch. I thought that went off of Vetter and then off of Dykoff while she was out, but well, we're a lot of feet away.
And we're both wearing glasses, so our sight isn't the greatest.
Well, mine is way down on my nose and yours are on your forehead, so they're not doing us much good. Well, Wadena-Deer-Creek ball, 5:18 to go. And here come the Wolverines. That's 2 possessions in a row where they get stops and points. Gravel with that 2. Hawley can be patient, but they also have to still be aggressive and take advantage of any little slip up. Lead is 11, 55-44 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Walker drives it into the middle, kicks it to Sella Fleming on the right wing. Walker from the corner, no good, air ball short. That's her third stop in a row with no points. See what Wadena-Deer-Creek can do with that. That's just what they were looking for, no good. Nuggets need some sort of score here to get things back in their favor, but they still lead by 11. That was a dangerous pass right there. Oof.
Into the Nuggets, Katie Henner and Emily Henner check in.
Izzy Johnson heading to the sidelines. You can tell she's winded. Good strong effort there. Good minutes for Izzy J coming off the bench.
Yeah, she's filled a big role in tonight with Veteran being in foul trouble.
The key for Veteran to stay in this one now is not to be too aggressive here once you come back in and try to make too much of a difference. Rusted.
And that doesn't hurt either when that happens.
Yeah, Veteran just can't get too aggressive and try to make too much happen. Oh, another forced turnover. Travel in the backcourt by Jada Dykoff. Lead back up to 14. I was going to start the Emily Veteran story or statement the third time, but we're just going to move on from that. I think the people that know me that have been listening and you probably know where I was going with it, so let's move on. Veteran has it out of bounds right now, gets it to Rusted. A little defensive intensity picked up here. This is Lily Parker, number 15, playing defense on Rusted. Ness denying the ball from Sandvik. They don't want her to get it back. Just like that. She's a great one-on-one basketball player, can take it to the basket at any point in time. And we got a blocking foul way outside. That could have gone either way. I was thinking they were going to get a charge on that one because she made her mind up a long time ago that she was going to go to the basket. Coach Cressup doing a nice job of just keeping his cool, not having much of a reaction at all. Sandvik too strong. Good box out there. And Sandvik picks up a foul here.
Yep. Those are the ones you're going aggressive, but you don't need that.
8 fouls apiece now. We're going to walk to the other end. Kids can do a little rest up here. Walk down and get lined up for free throws. And you switch a couple. Oh no, you come back here. If you do a couple switcheroos like that, you can get a little more time.
Yep.
We were never smart enough to do that back in the day. Rebound taken down by Sandvik. She looks to push it, but she gets it across and pulls up.
She has to watch that arm. I'm not sure if they're seeing that.
Still 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. And now people might be hollering for a 5-second call, but I learned this not even that long ago.
As long as they're moving.
With the shot clock and they're dribbling, there's no 5-second call.
Yep.
Oh, that was solid screen by Addie Sandvik. They're going to whistle her for a foul. Did a little slide over. Got the attention of Lily Parker there, though. Dropped her like a rock. Man.
And yes, a foul, and she sold it pretty well as well.
Oh, front rim got that one to roll over. We got a full timeout. We got a bucket right there for Kennedy Ness. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com. This one's getting down there. 2:44 to go. Nuggets by 12.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine, second half action. Nuggets lead by 12, 58-46, 2:44 to go on this one. One more foul for Hawley, and the Wolverines are going to be shooting two. 1-on-1 for the Nuggets for at least two more fouls. One more foul, actually. Second one, they're going to get two shots. Here comes Rusted and the Nuggets. Not in a big hurry. Walker to Fleming in the corner. Walker, short baseline jumper, no good. Short baseline set shot. How about that? Three-pointer from the wing, no good. Rebound by Sandvik. Rusted with the ball up on top, guarded by Montana Karsten. And we're going to pick up a foul here up on top. That's going to go against Peyton Gravel.
Ingrid Rusted's doing a really good job of, right at this time of the game, getting the ball, controlling, getting people where they need to be, and now if she makes her free throws.
She's a pretty cool customer. That one was pretty flat. And that was dribbled out of bounds. Dribbled out of bounds, turned over. Hawley ball right in front of their own bench.
Ashley Mavick and Lily Parker return for the Wolverines, replacing Dykoff and Gravel.
Did I announce who the officials were at the beginning of this one?
Yeah, you were wrong. It's wrong. Mason Askegard,
Eli Beachy.
Eli Beachy, and Kay Peterson.
There you go. How about that? What the heck? I got the list the other day. Went off the wrong sheet. Rusted takes it down to the left side. Offensive rebound by Veteran, keeping things alive. All right, Walker, they reset the shot clock. Just hang on to your socks here.
Great play right there. They didn't need to run it down.
Walker with the three-point shot, just hit the rim, was unable to get it to go. It's all academic here, I think, from here on out, the way it looks. 12 points up, under a minute to go. And a defensive rebound by Rusted. And Wadena-Deer-Creek going to be okay and satisfied just to play defense. Shadow defense until this time runs out on this one. Pick and roll. There goes Veteran on the inside. Takes it up. Knocked out of bounds. Defensively, 3 seconds. So we've got to get a quick shot here for the Nuggets coming in. 17 seconds to go. Nuggets are going to move on and head to DGF on Saturday at 7 p.m. Down inside. They're going to call a foul there on Peyton Gravel. Her second foul. For as active as she was and how well she played tonight, Gravel, with their 9 points, she's only got 2 fouls inside tonight.
Yeah, they let them play in. They let them play inside. If they would have called everything in the first half, Peter, we would just be getting out of halftime right now.
You're about right.
They let them play, which makes it that's a good game.
Number 22, Greta Brethren, and number 24, Allie Lindgren.
All right, we've got some substitutions going here for the Nuggets. Kendall and Hill, number 23. Number 12, Maddie Halverson's already been in. 24, Ali Lingerud. Alex Guterjohn up on top, defending the ball right now. Greta Breger, 22. And Coach Cressup's got some seniors out there. He's just going to let them run this one out and finish her up. 59-46. We're going to be back with the post-game show. Hawley Nuggets moving on in Section 8-2A girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. We'll have some words from Jed Carlson a little bit later after he gets done talking with his girls, but Brad Dunham and Peter Natz will be back after this with the post-game.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleveguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
All right, here we are. We're back at the Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Game summary. Good first half action, Coach. Wadena-Deer-Creek got off to a hot start. They had 5 3-pointers in the first 5 minutes or so. As I just look across and I see the 2 of the DGF coaching staff here tonight doing a little pre-scout on the game. But it was Wadena-Deer-Creek came out really hot.
Yep, they did, and it's they weren't able to maintain that, but yeah, they looked really sharp hitting the outside. They rotated the ball well, and kind of ended up having to get away from that, and that comes from the defense that Coach Carlson and the Hawley Nuggets put on them.
The Nuggets got down a little bit early, but they never got out of reach. Like you just mentioned, that crazy defense and the turnovers, a little bit of panic and a little bit of being in a hurry. Instead of playing fast and quick, being in a hurry for Wadena-Deer-Creek kind of got in the way of them and forced a few turnovers on their part. Big night rebounding by the Nuggets, especially Emily Veteran.
Yeah, she is. You can tell why she got that award. She works her tail off. I had to watch myself there, Peter. But yeah, she does, and it's just that is something that you can't coach. That is something that we always talk about it. Things you can control, and the effort. And she just goes out and gives it her all. She's always going after it. Definitely a huge part. But then also with Isabella Johnson coming in and subbing when Veteran gets in foul trouble. I mean, still it didn't go down any.
No.
So it definitely worked out, and good win by the Hawley Nuggets tonight.
You mentioned it about coaching and getting your kids to hustle and play hard. You can do one of two things. You can coach effort or you can coach basketball. If you got to coach effort, then this you're going to struggle. So if the kids bring the effort, and that's where the success comes, no matter what sport, no matter what level, if the kids bring the energy and the coach can get them lined up in the right spots and just have some sort of semblance of order with that, it's easy and so much fun and so successful.
You know, and the effort side of it, you're always putting yourself in an opportunity to have success. Going after, you know, not just sitting there watching the ball, them take the ball and all of this, and that's it's just such a huge part of it. And you know, work all the other stuff, making the baskets and shooting free throws, you know, that's all on their own time. But if you can come into a season and a game like this, and you want it, and the effort there of just going out and playing hard and playing, you know, full bore, you're going to be successful.
Yep. All right. With that, we're going to take another quick break here, and then we'll come back with some scoring totals and some stats, and then we got a post-game connection and a sub of the game. We got some awards to give out here on the Benedictine Living Community in Ada game summary. All right. That was thoughts of Norman County East, Euland Hitterdall. That's a mouthful, man. Titans girls basketball coach Brad Dunham. Thank you, Benedictine Living Community. Slow down, Mr. Nats. All right, we'll be back on your live event right after this.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine. Hawley Nuggets moving on in Section 8 2A girls basketball action, 59-46 over Wadena-Deer-Creek. All right, we're back. Then we got to move over one. All right, here we are. Coach Dunham, let's give away the Subway sub of the game, brought to you by Subway of Ada.
Well, a lot of, you know, not a big rotation tonight in the Hawley Nugget bench, but one key that I thought, and I talked about it earlier, is Isabella Johnson coming in, you know, when Emily Venard got in foul trouble. It didn't seem like, you know, things went down. The Nuggets were able to keep their leads, and so I'm going with Isabella Johnson as the sub of the game for the Hawley Nuggets.
All right, thank you very much for that. All right. At our post-game connection, brought to you by the Halstead Telephone Company, and we're going to talk about that. As we just talked about a little bit on the break about these people, Brad, the post-game connection brought to you by the Halstead Telephone Company. I think the connection tonight isn't really necessarily a pass and a score or a pass to a teammate or a screen and roll or anything like that. I think our connection, post-game connection, is definitely going to be the connection that Jed Carlson has with these kids right now and the defense that they played tonight and how they executed the plan that they set forth in the last 4 days and this morning.
Absolutely. That you saw, and you kind of mentioned it, but all the girls that scored tonight for Hawley, there was no selfishness in it, and, you know, great game plan by Coach Carlson, and they came out and the girls bought into it, and they definitely put it all to it. So really good game plan, absolutely the connection of the night.
All right. You got a start of the game yet, or you want to think about that a little bit?
Give me a little bit.
All right, we're going to give you a little bit. Let's go and run through some scoring here for the victorious Hawley Nuggets tonight. Then we'll take a break and cover Wadena-Deer-Creek. and then we'll get to our final games and have some words with Jed Carlson after a little bit. Let's see. Leading the way for the Hawley Nuggets, McKenna Walker with 19, 14 for Ingrid Rusted, 11 for Addie Sandvik. We've got 8 for Katie Vetter coming in off the bench with a bit of a bum knee, 5 for Emily Vettern, 2 for Fleming, and 2 for Isabel Johnson. Fleming, she's got more of a name than that. That's Stella Fleming, a 5'9" junior with 2 points. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with more scoring totals and some words with Judd Carlson and a few more awards. Stay tuned on YourLiveEvent.com. Peter Natz with Bradley Dunham on YourLiveEvent.com.
Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws. NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway, Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine. Hawley victorious tonight in Section 8 2A girls basketball. Let's we just did the scoring rundown there. Let's do the scoring rundown for the Wadena-Deer-Creek Wolverines tonight. Leading the way tonight is 5'6" senior Montana Karsten. She had 18 tonight. All 18 of those coming on threes, and 15 of those 18 came in the first half. 9 points for Jada Dykoff. And 9 points again for Peyton Gravel, and 7 points for Kennedy Ness, and 1 point for Jenna Dykoff coming in off the bench to round out the scoring for the Wolverines from Wadena-Deer-Creek. All right, we're going to go to the American Federal Bank of Ada stars of the game. Let's okay, I got there. All right, here we go. The stars of the game. Let's go with you first, Coach Dunham.
Well, for the Hawley Nuggets, kind of goes with the leading in the scoring, being out there, doing a lot of things well. So I'm going with McKenna Walker. She had the 19 points tonight. Definitely leader out there, as but like I said earlier, very unselfish team. They played as a team tonight, which was really good, and McKenna Walker kind of led that with the scoring. So McKenna Walker is the star of the game for me for the Hawley Nuggets.
All right, and I'll take on this same role for the Wadena-Deer-Creek Wolverines tonight. My star of the game, brought to you by American Federal Bank of Ada, is Montana Karsten. Really kept the Wolverines in it in the first half with her 5 3-pointers, and 4 of them coming right away, early, fast and furious in the first half. So my star of the game is going to be Montana Karsten, and she had 18 points. And you know what? We've got Jed Carlson coming on up here. We're going to jump right into Jed Carlson, and we'll talk to Jed for a little bit, and then Bradley and I are going to finish things off a little bit. So, Coach Carlson, nice win, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was a big deal. I think the difference tonight, one of the differences is you had 7 kids score points. They had 5, and one of their 5 only had 1.
Yeah, I thought we came out, even in the pregame, we talked about throwing that first punch, right? And we did not do that. They threw the first punch. I was really pleased with how they answered. It would have been really easy to wilt, get nervous, get tight, and the opposite was true. Our kids just dug in, played better defense, got the pace to our liking. We went full court defense and gave them trouble. And I'm just really proud of that bounce back, the heart, the character, kind of the grit to just dig in and go, all right. And then when there was a timeout, and I look up, and it was like 2019, we were up 1 point. And like after all that, the way that they shot the ball, to be up 1 at that point, we didn't feel like we were playing well. That was kind of a relief for our kids, and we could just kind of get in and play our basketball game.
All right, both of you guys, you and Jordan, talked about when I asked you the one thing that you had to control and one battle you had to win to get out of this one and move on. The first word out of both of your mouths was turnovers. You won that one.
Yeah, I think we were plus 18 in the turnover margin, and when you can do that, that gets the pace to our liking. I thought our kids, we call them hammers, Katie Vetter, Addie Sandvik, they were really good. They got some solos, just getting their hands on balls, and we did a pretty good job of turning defense into offense, and that's our MO, and our kids know we got to do it, and I was just pleased with the effort and, really the execution. Other than our late game stuff, when we're stalling, when we're trying to use a little clock, that ball did not move at all. That's on me. We got to work on that more. But, really, really proud of our kids.
When you talked about, being plus 18 in that turnover department, the thing I talked about, the connection, the post-game connection that brought, what was the connection, the post-game connection play of the game, that kind of thing. I didn't pick a play. I didn't pick a pick and roll. I didn't pick a shot or a pass, anything like that. I think the connection you have with your kids right now, and the trust, the trust they have in you, and that you have in them to do what you want them to do in order to win is on fire right now.
Yeah, you're hitting me here, Coach.
I know.
You know what? I love those kids. I've told them that all year. They're great kids. The way they've embraced me, embraced us and our coaching staff, they've been all in. And let's be honest. We threw a lot at them. A lot of the things that we do are new for them. The pace, the style of play, the full court defense, it's new. And there was an adjustment period. We started this season 1-6, but they just kind of dug in, got a couple big road wins, and found themselves. And ultimately, they're just a great bunch of kids. And I appreciate that. We do have a pretty good connection, and we want to keep it going. We talked about in the locker room. All we really wanted out of tonight was a chance to practice tomorrow, and they've earned that. They've earned that opportunity, and DGF's a really good basketball team. We'll have to be even better than we were tonight, but I believe in them, and I think they can do it, and I think they believe in each other.
Well, Coach Sunday and Coach Beachy were over here, right down in here. In this
I tried
area.
to get them banned from the premises tonight. It didn't work.
Yeah, you can't keep those two out of a gym. They're going to have their hands full when you guys get there the other night. You've had some good games with them. They've kind of controlled it, but you've had good games and you've played well. And you've not been as physical, I think, as you could have been some of the time. But tonight was physical. The kids got to play. Veteran and her rebounding and defense tonight, dude.
Yeah, and you know what? And that was with foul trouble. If we can avoid a game, if you ask me, hey, who don't you want to have foul trouble? I'd say Emily and Ingrid, just because of their positions on the floor, what they do for us. Our guards, we can be interchangeable, but those two spots we don't have a lot of depth at them. So, to be able to get out of this with Emily having foul trouble, that kid works. I think she won the Heart of Lakes the rebounding crown, and I told her that she was going to do that the first day I met her. Just an unbelievable motor. It wasn't like her night as far as minutes played, but she was tremendous. She'll have to be even better when we see Aria Garrett down there in DGF, but you know what? We're gonna take some things from the last couple games. You probably were sitting right here when we turned it over 20 times in the first half of that DGF game. And if we just value the basketball and play with poise, I know our kids will have a shot. We'll be in it, and then we'll just, these kids got the heart of a champion. So we'll see what we can do.
All right, keep working on that connection, my man.
Hey, thanks. You're the best.
Good luck.
Appreciate you.
Good luck with DGF on the weekend. That's head coach Jed Carlson from the victorious Hawley Nuggets. They're moving on in Section 8 2A girls tournament action. We're going to be back on yourliveevent.com to wrap this baby up. We've got the precision player of the game coming up, and just a nice little send-off from Bradley Dunham and Peter Natz on yourliveevent.com.
Since 1980. Phil Thompson and Associates has been one of Minnesota's leading crop and hail insurance agencies, providing critical financial services to agricultural operations. From bookkeeping and tax planning to payroll, we're here to help you succeed. And we're not just about business, we care about our community. That's why we're wishing all the area teams best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games. From Phil Thompson and Associates, affordable, high-quality service with a personal touch.
Polk Norman Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy.
We offer all types of birth control here in our office, including condoms, pills, patches, rings, Depo shots, IUDs, Nexpanons, and emergency contraceptive. STI screening is recommended every 6 to 12 months and with each new partner. All of this at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
All right, back on yourliveevent.com with Brad Dunham, head coach of the Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal Titans girls basketball squad. Coach, we got to get on here and get into the Agassiz Precision Ag of Hillsboro player of the game. Your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. You know, they've got your next planter in their shed. Go get it, man. All right, Agassiz Precision Ag, player of the game, Coach Dunham. We kind of agreed on somebody. Who is it?
You know, I think we have to go with senior Ingrid Rusted. You know, I think right away, you know, I think the Hawley Nuggets came down, couple shots. I think Ingrid missed a layup, you know, and it was just like you saw the nerves, you know, and then they missed a few ones right away there. But I really thought Ingrid throughout the game, and then definitely at the end when they needed to be more patient, she showed a lot of poise and just controlled the team and kept them where they needed to be. And I just think that's real key when you get into a game like this. You know, you don't have to come down, start jocking up a bunch of shots, you know, because you think you got the lead, because it can turn fast. So I thought Ingrid Rusted did a really good job and precision player of the game tonight.
All right, there you go. Congratulations to Ingrid Rusted on that. Thanks, Coach. All right, any final thoughts on the game and what's coming up? These girls are going to head to DGF on Saturday.
Yeah, I had, like I said, I got to see Hawley here about a week ago when we played them, you know, so I was kind of interested to see how they were going to do tonight, and definitely brought some energy and played really, really well tonight. Their defense was key to winning this game, just in getting those turnovers. So, you know, they got a tough one here on Saturday, so they'll prepare, and you know, best of luck to them.
All right, it's been a pleasure working with you tonight, Coach. I appreciate you coming in, helping out, and filling some of the blank space, so I don't have to do all my blabbering and old man stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up our post-game show from the Gold Mine in Hawley. Thank you to our sponsors for providing this viewing opportunity for so many. The final score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard is Hawley over Wadena-Deer-Creek by a score of 59-46. Good evening, all, and thanks for joining us. On behalf of Grant Anderson on the camera, head coach Bradley Dunham, I'm Peter Natz. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.